This is the story of Carl Brown. Carl is 47. He lived on Chicago's Lower Wacker Drive for over 11 years. Although the conditions were often horrible, Lower Wacker was a place where Carl and others who chose to live on the streets rather than go to a shelter could retain a sense of freedom and choice. In the winter of 1998, steel fencing was erected throughout Lower Wacker, restricting access and forcing Carl and others living down there to find refuge elsewhere. Luckily, at least for Carl, this turned out to be a good thing.
The reason I wouldn't go to shelters because you got a lot of violence in shelters, you know, gang violence. They treat you bad, you know, and they tell you when to go to bed and tell you when to get up. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and they put you out the place, so I just didn't like never going. So I ran into Lower Wacker Drive. It was like a living hell. I was drinking, drugging, you name it, I was doing it. Finally, after 11 years of being homeless, finally got kicked out of there. I had no place really to go. So that's another reason why I went to the Haymarket house. I was frostbitten over the winter, and I almost got my feet cut off, and that woke me up. I said, when my feet heal up, I was gonna leave. But after they did heal up, I started liking the place, you know. I wanted to be there, and I just wanted to change, you know. From the atmosphere was there, I wanted to be sober too. Well, will I be the next one to get killed in my sleep like 4 or 5 people have got killed down here? I wasn't gonna come back down here. I didn't see it anymore after I woke up. Now here I am. I ran into a guy and I asked him, was they doing any hiring? And he told me, asked me, did I have a phone? And I told him no, but I had a pager. So he told me to give me a call if they need some help. The pager was very important that the coalition also helped me get, because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have found the job that I got now. I like the job because it's something I like to do. I like to paint, and it's not that hard. You don't have to have a brilliant education to paint, so. In which I don't have a good education, but it's the way to make it.
If I tell him to do a job, I know it's going to get done. He's got the most problems that anybody's ever had. He's never came to me with any problems. He comes here, he does his work, and he gives me 110%. And I'm just happy that he's found me.
I feel great about working here, because I like the atmosphere, and I like the people I work for.
That's the deck right here that Carl painted. It looks pretty good. Missed the spot.
Always missed the spot, always. And see, I feel kind of different living in an apartment because I lived in the streets so long, I didn't know how it would feel to live in an apartment. So now that I am living in an apartment, I don't think I could never live on the streets no more. So it's a good feeling to have your own place and, you know, to cook when you want. You don't have to worry about nobody busting you in your head while you sleep and stuff like that. This is where I lived at. As you can see, there's people still here. But at least the spaces where I was at is empty. I'm not down there, so. I get up at 4 in the morning. So I wash my face, and sometimes I cook breakfast and sometimes I don't. And I catch the 5:15 bus so I can make it here on time. My day is always real long, but I just try to make it the best I can right now. So I'm just trying to make it. I don't want too much out of life. I just want to live decent and not like this no more. I don't want to to wind up being homeless again, living on the streets again. And I want to live like that no more. I want to have a chance to have a better life than I had all those years. So now I feel I got a chance, and I'm going to keep driving until I make it. I'd rather be at work than be down here, because I hadn't worked in so long and feel good about it. You know, it makes a difference when you feel good about going to work every day. And there's a lot of people they didn't come back down here, but they live on the other end, down the street there. They was in the same treatment program I was in, and none of them made it. People need support most of the time. As you can see us across the street, there's still people here, and they need help also.
For more information on how you can help, please contact the Chicago Coalition for the Homeless, 1325 South Wabash Avenue, Chicago, Illinois 60605, or call area code 312-435-4548.